Hey everyone. It's got me lollipop ears. Hoi toi 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 toi. Now, the following is going to be out of being territorial. It may be interpreted as racist or homophobic. But this terminology, racism, homophobia, is used to silence the victims of extraordinary warfare. I explain this all within the video series, within the history of propaganda. And if people don't appreciate intellectualism, then maybe they'll appreciate threat displays. You know, I'll just put this on my Instagram. I will punch concrete. I will. And if punching concrete isn't enough, then I'm willing to knock people out. This is not a threat. This is a promise. I will find a way to fight people one way or another for my slice of Canada. Because that's what it takes now. We live in such a narcissistic, selfish, psychopathic society. But this is what it comes to. This is not propaganda. Like I said, I'm a victim. I don't like to say I'm a victim. I prefer to say survivor of unwanted, unwarranted sexual touching by a gay man. I did not appreciate this one bit. And I held it in. I did nothing about it. I thought that if I held it in and I did nothing about it, just let slide, that things would be okay after. But they weren't. And this privileged classes of minorities and of newcomers and of the LGBTQ community, including the trans people, even gay people don't like the trans people, for the ideology and not for the people themselves as human beings. Everybody makes mistakes. We all have to live with the consequences. I'm sick and tired of being excluded from the reindeer games, from the real power plays, because people think that I am weak and that I am just another nice guy. But I've been in a fight. I've stepped in the ring for TAEKWONDO. I've done that. And I'm going to do it again. I just signed up for MMA here in London for a day. And I'll find a way to show up when I don't have any money. Because after a while, life isn't about money anymore. There's things worth more than money. And there's people out there, again, I got burned recently for showing an anatomical drawing in the Ontario Subaru Legacy Group of a woman's genitalia. And if you're afraid and can't take a joke of a picture of a woman's genitalia, then frankly, I can't help you. And I've said my piece about the car community in general and how toxic it really is. and how young people they just want drama, and they want to make fun of other people. They don't want to help each other. And it's just like, oh, so it's about the money. It's about the money. It's about the money. No, it's fucking not. It's not about the fucking money anymore. I don't have money. I just have things I want to fight for, and people I want to fight for, and I want to fight for my fucking self here because I deserve better. And if I gotta knock people out, if I gotta kill people to do that, then I'll fucking do it. I'll promise you that. I'll fucking kill people. I will. To defend my family, defend my country, because life is not what we think it is. Civilization is not what we think it is. I would kill for love. I still feel like that. So when I get angry because other people are not respecting of other people's lives, and they what's the name? What's the word? The acquiesce to the group ideology of the time, right? I'd rather stand alone. I'd rather be standalone, Stallone than in group Gary, right? Or in group Jerry. Actually, that's a better way to put it. Spineless and without principles, and a narcissistic psychopath or sociopath. Because when you don't care about other people, it just shows your true character. And I give a shit about women. I give a shit about all the women who lost their identities to identity politics and this new age, new wave feminism. I give a shit. I give a shit about Christianity and other Christians. Wherever you are, if you happen to watch this, I give a shit about myself. I give a shit about Subaru. I give a shit about aviation. I give a shit about art. And these things are what define me. And I'll die on these hills as a straight white man, because I got nothing else to lose. As far as civilized people go, I what is there to lose? What's the point of being part of a car group or a car club or a car chat if there's no group activities? There's no one helping each other. All these excuses and whatnot, resources, yada yada yada. I can't stand that shit. I can't. And I'm very encouraged by the fact that some of my, the things that I do on Instagram by showing up, and being territorial, honestly, that I see more women out there by themselves in the ponds. And they're not afraid of me, and I'm not afraid of them. There's no reason to be. And I love meeting them. I do. What more is there to say? If I don't stand up and fight for myself and fight for women, I'm never going to have a woman myself. I won't. No woman will have a reason to even stand by me. Because that's what a relationship means. It's like what good is friendship if it's only when it's convenient? To steal a line from John Wick, right? Principles matter. And a legacy matters, right? What I leave behind. And what I want to leave behind is something of true character. I am Excalibur. I'm not a Mustang. Okay, if we're going to go by university identities, right? I am Trent Excalibur. And I will pull the sword from the fucking stone through my virtuosity and my virtue. Like true demonstrations of virtue. And not signals. Because that's what it means to be a man. And this is what it is to be a man in 2023. And I'll follow in the steps of the footsteps of the Prime Minister. I'll step into the ring. I'll go toe to toe with someone and we'll go as many rounds as possible until one of us gives up or one of us gets knocked out. Because again, if you don't respect me for my intellectualism or for my creativity or for my ingenuity and my endurance and my pragmatism, then you'll have to respect me for my physical prowess. I hope you get the idea.